Hello, Financial Futures family. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a crucial update, especially for our low-income and fixed-income viewers. On March 12, we're diving into the important Consumer Price Index (CPI) announcement, also known as the inflation data. This monthly data point provides us with insights into the economic landscape, particularly for the previous month, in this case, February. I've gathered all the details you need to know, so let's jump right into it. For you, especially if you're a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary, this is crucial. In the next few months, these data points will directly impact your Social Security or fixed income, making it incredibly important to stay informed. So, let's break down what to expect and why this matters. Before we dive into the details of the upcoming CPI announcement, let's quickly review the current economic landscape. Inflation has been somewhat plateauing over the last several months, with marginal decreases. However, it's essential to remember that back in June 2022, inflation peaked at 9.1%, which is notably high. Despite efforts by the Federal Reserve, including aggressive interest rate hikes and injecting trillions into the economy, inflation remains above the desired 2%. This challenges the initial notion of transitory inflation, as mentioned by figures like Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen. The reason we pay close attention to the CPI announcement is that it provides a snapshot of what's happening with inflation. Is it decreasing, holding steady, or potentially rising again? This information is vital for everyone, but especially for fixed-income beneficiaries and those on a tight budget. The CPI for February will give us insights into whether the Federal Reserve's strategies have been effective in managing inflation. As we approach the announcement on March 12, it's crucial to recognize that changes in inflation directly impact interest rates. If we observe inflation ticking up, it could influence the cost of living adjustment, COLA, in the coming months, potentially affecting your income positively. While July, August, and September may seem far away, they're just around the corner in the grand scheme of things. Advocacy and staying informed are key aspects of navigating these changes. It's essential to be aware of the potential impact on your monthly checks for 2025. Despite the uncertainties, keeping an eye on these economic indicators provides a baseline for understanding the financial landscape. Let's jump into our next topic. The situation we're discussing today is concerning, especially for the 15 million Medicaid beneficiaries facing potential coverage loss. Before we get into the specifics, I want to clarify that in this video, we're exclusively talking about Medicaid, not to be confused with Medicare. Currently, there are approximately 80 million people enrolled in Medicaid and 66 million in Medicare. So if you're on Medicare, don't worry, I've got plenty of videos for you, and more are on the way. But for now, let's concentrate on the critical issue of Medicaid disenrollment affecting millions of Americans. As of now, 15 million Medicaid beneficiaries are grappling with the loss of their coverage, and unfortunately, another 11 million individuals receiving Medicaid are expected to face disenrollment in the upcoming months. The root cause of this predicament goes back to the Public Health Emergency (PHE) declaration, which was in effect from early 2020 until it was rolled back in April of last year, 2023. During this period, states were prohibited from disenrolling anyone from Medicaid. However, since the rollback, states have been reviewing their Medicaid rolls and removing individuals they deem ineligible for various reasons. Here's where it gets concerning: a staggering 70% of individuals are being disenrolled due to procedural issues. For example, when states send out paperwork for beneficiaries to requalify, about 70% are losing coverage because they either incomplete paperwork or fail to return all the required documents. This is a significant problem that we all need to be aware of. When you receive paperwork from your state, it's crucial to fill it out in its entirety. I know it might sound straightforward, but it's these procedural errors that are causing massive disenrollment. If, for instance, you receive 3 pieces of paperwork, make sure all questions are answered on each page, and return all 3 pieces to the office. It's unfortunate, but even a small oversight can lead to disenrollment. So, what can you do to prevent disenrollment? If you're uncertain about how to answer a question, consider reaching out to your local office for assistance. It's better to seek clarification and ensure your paperwork is complete. Additionally, consult with friends or family if needed. Losing Medicaid coverage can lead to significant challenges, so taking the time to address these procedural requirements is crucial. Before we wrap up, I want to express my gratitude to the Financial Futures community for your continued support.